What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. My name is UnrealEntGaming, and welcome back to another episode of this week's Fan Mail of the Week. Wow, I mean, the days are rolling on by. Time is just spinning really, really fast for me. I mean, days are going by, weeks are going by, months are going by, and I mean, we're almost done with September if you think about it. So, lots of new things coming out to come out very soon as well in October. We have Destiny that is out, and oh my god, that game is just very awesome. A combination of Call of Duty and Halo along with Borderlands and Mass Effect and Fallout and stuff like that. It's just incredible. So I really hope you guys had a terrific week. Many of you guys already started school, so for those of you out there who did start school, God bless you guys. Don't get into the wrong crowd. Don't try to act like a fuck up. Just do what you have to do, get through with school, and that'll be it. So unlike me, of course, I bullshitted a lot in high school, but I really regret that a lot. But it is what it is. Most of you guys are starting high school. Some of you guys are going to college. Many of you guys, like myself, are just busting your ass working, and I hate that so much. But yeah, guys, I really hope you guys have a terrific week and weekend. So, as usual, let's begin our questions for this week. But right before we begin, I hope you all go on ahead and take a second out to go on ahead and subscribe and check out to my second channel at UnrealEnt Network. On there, guys, you're going to find a whole bunch of awesome stuff that you won't find on here. So, if you guys would, go on ahead and check that out. Make sure you follow me on there as for all awesome sorts of things. I mean, debates, topics, what if battles, a whole bunch of great stuff. So, but anyways, everybody, thank you all for watching. Let's begin with our first question, which is True HD Entertainment fan mail. Go. Greetings, Alex. I haven't sent fan mail in a while, so I am just here to ask you a couple of questions. Now, let's get on into it. Question number 1. Who is stronger, Super Boo or Kid Boo? This debate has been going on for a while now. Yes, it has. Question 2, are you ever going to do a playthrough of Devil May Cry, a legendary game? Question 3, what if Broly was in Trunks' timeline? Question 4, do you see Gogeta Super Saiyan God in Battle of Gods 2? Question 5, thoughts on Dragon Ball Xenoverse? Could it be the best DBZ game to date? Well, that is it for now. God bless, brother. PS, fuck Yamcha! And PSS, one word. Ebola. Yes, the Ebola virus. Holy shit. Have you guys been, like, paying attention to what's been going on? Like with the whole Ebola virus. For those of you out there going in foreign countries and coming back, I mean, God almighty, just be careful because this virus is not cool. Every time I go to work, I have to fucking look up and turn on the TV and I see like this new case of Ebola. You know, somebody was infected in Washington, somebody was infected in Texas, somebody was infected in Mexico, in New York, in California. It's like, whoa, shit. I mean, I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, whatever happened with the swine flu bullshit. I mean, this is different. Ebola travels through the body rapidly, and it can shut you down very quickly. So, but to answer your first question, Super Boo versus Kid Boo. Well, I think we all already know that Goku made it perfectly clear that at this rate, Kid Boo was far more superior than any of his other forms, disincluding the fusion form with Gotenks and Gohan. So Super Boo Gohan absorbed is much more powerful than Kid Boo or any other form of Boo. We already know that. That is the most powerful Boo, of course. In terms of being insane, Kid Boo is by far, you know, the most craziest Boo of them all. The most powerful is Kid Boo amongst Super Boo. Like I said, we're not talking about fusion. If you had regular, tall, buffed up Boo versus Kid Boo, I would have to say Kid Boo because his stamina, it just doesn't fade. It doesn't fade whatsoever, and we saw Super Boo's stamina fade a little bit when he fought Gohan, but I think Kid Boo is more reluctant to blow up the planet as opposed to Super Boo. I believe that Super Boo still has common sense within him, whereas opposed to Kid Boo would do whatever it takes to win the battle, of course. Now, I mean, like I said, this can vary. Super Boo could outsmart Kid Boo if you think about it. So, in terms of, like, strategic battles, I do believe Super Boo would take that because Super Boo looks like the type of character that would, completely outsmart his opponent. I mean, he outsmarted Piccolo, Gotenks, and Gohan, right? I mean, nobody else knew that he was planning, you know, to absorb them. So, Kid Boo, of course, is a savage. He is a rampaging character, and I feel like Kid Boo would definitely bring the fight to Super Boo. So, I would have to say Kid Boo just because he's insane, and he will do whatever it takes to win. So, to answer your second question, I'm going to be really honest. I haven't played Devil May Cry since Devil May Cry 2. Yep. I'm going to give you a minute to soak that in. Yes, I have never played any of the other Devil May Cry games aside from 2. And that was once upon a time, you know what I'm saying, a long time ago. Devil May Cry is an incredible game. Have I kept up with it? Have I played it over the years? No, I have not. Nor do I know what the hell's going on amongst the games. I don't know how to go about that. Am I willing to give it a chance? Yeah, but I mean, I haven't touched anything since 2, so... to answer your third question, Broly within future Trunks' timeline, that would be awesome, actually. Like, what if he did survive the fight on, you know, that random planet, and he came about Earth, and he met Cell and Majin Buu and all that kind of stuff. It would be very, very fascinating to see, honestly. Broly versus Cell, Broly versus Majin Buu, Broly versus future Trunks, Broly ascending to Super Saiyan 3, Broly losing his mind, Broly destroying the entire solar system. You know, it's just, it varies. Now, if Broly was in Trunks' timeline, I don't see how he would be able to just go crazy off the bat, because Goku doesn't exist. So, I mean, his anger wouldn't be there, because why would he be angry if Kakarot's dead? What is he going to do? Just fly around? Kakarot! Like, no, you're not. You're going to be sane, right? I mean, he was completely sane when he wasn't around Goku. I mean, when he went apeshit and but Goku's not around in Trunks' timeline. So, would he still go crazy? No. I can definitely see Trunks recruiting Broly to be his partner, I guess you could say. Trunks is like, listen, man, I need you. There are these androids, and we can't stop them. And Broly's like, fuck you, I'm going to do this on my own. And then, you know, Broly combats the androids, and he loses, and then he's like, all right, fuck this, you know, whatever, I'll work with you for now. I mean, it could be a very interesting story. I mean, Broly could be a good guy. I mean, imagine if Broly was a good guy. Imagine if Broly was a Z fighter. That would be awesome. I mean, having him alongside everybody else, he would be the fucking strongest fighter there. He would annihilate everybody, and he's nuts. He's a giant tank, so that would be awesome. To answer your fourth question, Gogeta, Super Saiyan God in Battle of Gods 2. I would love to see that. I would so love to see that. We already know that the mysterious wish has to do with Goku bringing someone back. We don't know too much details just yet on whether or not they're going to include the whole synopsis on the gods and Goku and Vegeta and the fusions or whatever other gods. But I would love to see Gogeta as a Super Saiyan God and defeat Beerus. You know, Beerus is a great fucking, you know, opponent. You know, he's the prodigy of excellence. And after watching Battle of Gods in theaters, which I must say was amazing, after watching Battle of Gods in theaters, it was just, wow. I cannot describe the feeling to you. I mean, for everybody else who went, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And Battle of Gods grossed out $50 million, which is fucking awesome. So Battle of Gods 2, I'm pretty sure they're going to go on ahead and slap that in theaters everywhere. Of course, it's not the highest ranking anime, that being Pokemon the first movie, racking in close to fucking $90 million. But I digress. $2 million is good enough for Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. That's what it pretty much grossed out, so especially here. But Battle of Gods 2, whatever happens, I would have to say definitely include a fusion, and then have that fusion get beaten, and then later on down the road have that fusion become a god, and then combat, you know, Beerus, and then finally, I mean, I want to see Whis fight, don't we all? Whis, the destroyer. I mean, I don't know, he's a creator, he's a destroyer, whatever. Beerus is like the great white shark of the universe, and Whis is like the megalodon. Like, this dude is like on top. So I would love to see that, to be honest, but who knows if we're gonna get it or not. And to answer your last question, thoughts on Dragon Ball Xenoverse, it is going to be the best Dragon Ball Z game of all time. Character creation, new gods, new alternative modes, online battle, one-on-one, in-game transformation, Battle of Z mechanics, Raging Blacks mechanics, Budokai Tenkaichi mechanics. It's gonna be fucking sick. I cannot wait. And they're including your own what-if story, and they're including your own character creation mode similar to, you know, Dragon Ball Online. That game is going to be amazing. Now, a lot of people are shitting on it. They're saying, oh, well, Xenoverse is going to suck. I mean, why are you talking, literally? I mean, I know a lot of people are going to say, all aboard the hype train. You're damn right. You want to know why? There's a legitimate reason why you should get hype for this game. It's because look at what they're presenting. Are you not satisfied? Literally, I mean, for people that hate this game, are you not satisfied? What more do you fucking want? Do you want to see Bulma and Chi-Chi naked? Is that what you want? Do you want to see Krillin run around swinging his dick? Well, I mean, come on now. Just be happy. You have your own character creation mode, alternative story modes. It's going to be good. I don't see why anybody else is going to complain. We're just going to have to wait and see when it comes out to find out if it will be the best. I think it will. Battle of Z had potential and it flopped, although it still is a fun game. Not the best either, so I don't know. Xenoverse definitely has the potential to be the best, so I would have to leave it at that. But anyways, True HD, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have a fantastic day, my friend. Now, moving on to the next question, which is from Anime. What's good, man? What's good, brother? I got a couple of quick questions here for you. Question 1, who is your favorite character in Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT, or the movies, and why? Question 2, what do you hope they will add in Dragon Ball Xenoverse? I'm so hyped, man. Question 3, who's the strongest human, full human, not Gohan, etc. in Dragon Ball Z, and why do you think that? Question 4, why? Well, why what? Question number 5, what question do you hate to answer besides the one or the one above this one? Well, to answer your question, Mr. Anime, to answer your first question, favorite characters. Well, for Dragon Ball, it was always Master Roshi for me, because Master Roshi was just so badass. He would fuck with everybody. He would make Goku and Krillin do so much work, all for nothing sometimes, you know. And Master Roshi was like the fucking, like, you know, Dawn of Dawns. He was like the Quan Chi of, like, he was the freaking, like, Akuma Raikou. I don't know. He was the fucking man. Let's just leave it at that. For Dragon Ball Z, that's a very tough one. Yeah, that is a very tough. I love everybody in Dragon Ball Z. There's not one fucking character that I didn't like. I loved Goku. I love Vegeta. Love Future Trunks. Love Perfect Cell. Love Kid Buu. Love Super Buu. Love Ultimate Gohan. Love Vegito. Damn, loved Piccolo. Piccolo was awesome. Damn, I don't know, man. I would have to say those characters, you know what I mean? It's very difficult to say that. As for GT, of course, my favorites were Omega Shenron, because he had a very ominous presence, and he was different. You know, he had spikes. He was just like a dragon, and he had everybody else's power. Another one would have to be Goku. I loved Super Saiyan 4 Goku because he was just badass. He was just like, so his voice was deeper, much more bigger. He was just like, I'm gonna beat the piss out of you type of character. So and I also loved Baby. I don't know why a lot of people hated Baby. Baby was like your average dickhead who would like mess with everybody. He was always like, I'm gonna destroy you and rule the world, blah blah blah. You know, like that's awesome. You know, like Baby was like a sociopath. You know, I was not a fan of Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta because they bitched him out too much. You know, like I really wish they made him more of a badass, and I think we all agree to that. I did not like Gogeta in Dragon Ball GT because, like I said, once again, he wasn't made to be badass. They bitched him out as well, which kind of disappointed me a lot, actually. I didn't like Super Android 17 because, once again, they bitched him out once more, and that really pissed me off because that android had enough power to fucking do whatever he wanted, except they went with the old, you know, absorb too much, get vulnerable, all that bullshit. So, yeah, I mean, I didn't like a lot of the things in GT, like everybody else, but those would have to be mine. And for the movies, of course, I would have to say Broly, Beerus, and Janemba. Janemba because he's a fucking psycho. He's going to come after you by all means, and he's very slick. Broly because he's a tank. Broly reminds me a lot of Carnage from Spider-Man. He's absolutely nuts, and he will go to any extent to destroy you. And of course, the God of Destruction, Beerus, because Beerus is so ominous. He doesn't want to like destroy stuff by his own will. He just wants to like just do whatever he wants. I mean, that's what's awesome about him. You know, he doesn't really care. He's not good or bad. So I would have to say that. To answer your second question, what do I hope they add? Well, I hope that in Dragon Ball Xenoverse they add your own special customization. For example, I want to be able to customize my Kamehameha to make it red, or make my Spirit Bomb red, or be able to, like, you know, make my Gallic Gun green, or, you know, I want to be able to have my own Super Saiyan transformation. Perhaps have my Super Saiyan transformation, instead of being yellow aura, it could be red or white or blue or green or purple or magenta or whatever. I want to be able to transform my hair into a different color. So let's say I have Raikon and he transforms into a Super Saiyan 1. I want him to have, like, you know, reddish yellow hair and stuff like that. You know, like, just keep it different for once, you know. I'm hyped as well. That's why I can't wait. Another thing that I can't wait for and I hope they add is a mode where you're able to go online and just fight either 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4-on-4, 5-on-5, or 6-on-6. I think that right there would be awesome. But also implementing it to the point where they copied a little bit of Battle of Z mechanics to the point where you don't have to fight, and if you lose all 3 of your lives, you die, but like you can use environment destruction and stuff like that. That would be really cool, having a much broader environment to fight in. I think that right there would be so awesome. So I mean, those are some of the things that I'm looking forward to. So of course, having GT characters, I mean, we all want to to have our own GT characters and whatnot, have Super Saiyan 4 Goku versus Super Saiyan God Goku, have Gogeta versus Beerus, have stuff like that. So I believe that would be the most plausible thing, at least for me, because having GT characters incorporated would tell such a broader story, Baby versus Beerus, or like it would lead into so many great things. So GT characters I would love to see. So I mean, I don't see why not. To answer your third question, strongest human I believe is Tien-Shan, Mr. Tien. Tien is by far probably the strongest because he had more of an experience. He held up against more people, better than Yamcha, better than Krillin, better than anybody else, Yajirobe, whatever. Tien actually, I believe, is the strongest human. For all intents and purposes, he did work really hard. Hercule was not better than him. A lot of people might say that, but Tien is the strongest human in my book. So, to answer your question, why? Well, why not? That's my answer. And to answer your last question, I really don't hate to answer anything. I'm willing to answer whatever you guys want to ask me because it's your questions after all, so I'm very humble by that. But aside from that, I mean, I don't really hate answering anything. If you have something to ask me, just ask it, man. So, once again, thank you for the questions, Mr. Anime, and I'll be seeing you in the next episode. I hope you have a great weekend, my friend. Now, moving on to the next question, which is from Kenneth Davis. Can I have your daughter for the rest of my life? Say yeah. I'm sorry. That song's been stuck in my head for such a long fucking time. Hey, Alex, Vegito wants me to answer some of these questions for you. Oh, I mean, don't you mean Vegito wants to ask me some questions, not answer? Because why would Vegito be answering the questions that he's given to me? Damn it, Kenneth. Question 1. If Vegito becomes a god and he teams up with Beerus and Whis and fights off these new gods, would they have a better chance like the God of Rage? Question 2. What if Future Trunks did the Potara fusion with Gohan? Question 3. What if a god kills Beerus? Would that enrage Whis? Question 4. What if Goku and Vegeta Jr. were Super Saiyan gods and trained with Beerus? That is my question from Vegito. Alex, later. Thank you, Kenneth. To answer your first question, if Vegito became a god and joined Beerus and Whis to fight off the other gods, yeah, they would have a better chance because Vegito is a supreme character. Of course, having a regular Vegito go up against Beerus would not be even fair because Beerus would destroy Vegito any day of the week. I mean, we all know that. So, having him become a god, I think that puts him in a better position because that allows more leniency for the entire, the entire group to have a better chance. But of course, we don't even know what kind of gods are there out there. Gods of destruction, god of rage, god of war, god of pestilence, god of anger, god of creation, god of beauty. We don't know, but either way, god of perfection, god of light, god of darkness, we don't know. But whatever kind of gods there are out there, I believe that I believe that Beerus and Whis already know about it, like Beerus said. And they are a lot more powerful than the regular gods that are in the 7th universe, of course. Beerus mentioned that to Goku. He was like, well, yeah, we're the strongest in this universe, but there are fighters out there that far exceed us. So, I don't know, man. It could honestly go either way, to be honest. To answer your second question, I think we all wanted to see Future Trunks fuse with Gohan. I think that fusion would be incredibly awesome to see. Having Goku and Vegeta fuse, father versus sons. It would be such a great fusion to see because the level of pride that's in each fusion is just unimaginable. You have Trunks, Future Trunks, who literally takes his fights very serious. You have Ultimate Gohan, I'm presuming, if you're going to fuse him with Ultimate Gohan, who's very focused and very driven. Then you have Goku, who's pretty much, a relentless warrior who's going to fight to the very end, and never give up. And then you have Vegeta, who's like this fucking crazy-ass motherfucker who's going to risk his life proving a point. I mean, that right there is just a recipe for, like, the ultimate battle. So having those two fuse, Trunks and Gohan, would be awesome. If they did a Potara fusion, I feel like their fusion would not be as strong as Goku and Vegeta's, because Goku and Vegeta get a boost from their rivalry. Gohan and Trunks don't really have a rivalry, so, where's the boost in that? So, to answer your third question, if Beerus were to die, I don't think that would enrage Whis that much. Remember, I mean, Whis asked Goku in Battle of Gods, hey, once Beerus is over and done with, do you want to be Goku the Destroyer? And Goku's like, not really. I don't want that responsibility and stuff like that. So, for me, that just screams that I believe Whis would be very upset, and he would be very affected by that. But in all honesty, having Whis be enraged to the point where, like, he's just totally blinded by rage, I don't see that happening whatsoever. Do I see him being, upset and just shocked? Yes. But in terms of being enraged to the point where he's going to go all crazy and whatnot, probably not. Like I said, he offered Goku position, and Goku said no. So, to answer your final question, Goku and Vegeta Jr., first of all, there would be no correlation with Beerus, because Beerus does not exist in that, realm after GT. So, I don't know. I mean, Goku and Vegeta Jr. would probably fall, Even if they were gods, they would fall. Beerus is just too strong, man. Beerus has that aura and that nostalgia and that presence about him that you really can't get off of anybody else, because the dude is a freaking, monster. Beerus he's a carnivore trapped within a cat's body. I mean, this dude is crazy. He would beat down Goku and Vegeta Jr. easily. Not to mention to the fact that Goku and Vegeta Jr. would not be battle tested like their proteges and their great grandfathers. So, having that go about, Beerus would crush them. So, but anyways, Mr. Kenneth, thank you for the questions, my friend, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Now, moving on to the next question, which is from Alan. Sup, Alex? Question number 1, what would you do if urban legend are real? Question 2, can you name 5 characters that can kill Goku? Question 3, is Godzilla's foes his friends in the first place? If so, why do they attack each other? Alright, well, to answer your first question, believe it or not, I have never seen Urban Legend, so I don't know what the movie's about, to be honest. Of course, I do know it's a horror film, but I've never seen it before, so I can't really give you my full synopsis. You're gonna have to, like, specify what you mean by urban legend. If you mean like if you're talking about real life urban legends like Bloody Mary and, the Jersey Devil and, stuff like that, then I mean, I would have answers for that. But if you're talking like a movie, I can't really say, because I never saw the movie Urban Legend. But yeah, I mean, urban legends are urban legends for reasons, because at one point someone witnessed or documented something that happened, so they just become legend over time because people don't know about it and they don't really care because they have no proof. So, to answer your second question, characters that can kill Goku are the following: Galactus, Thanos, Darkseid, Apocalypse, and lastly, I would have to say Superman Prime, pre-crisis Superman, because I do believe to kill pre-crisis Superman, you're gonna have to be like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or something. But yeah, I do believe it's Galactus, Thanos, Darkseid, Superman Prime, and I mean, I just believe that those characters are just so supreme in Apocalypse, because those characters, I believe, I mean, first of all, they can manipulate time, space, matter, your thoughts, all that stuff. So Goku can try, but in the end, I do believe those characters would, have a very, very significant effect on him, to the point where he wouldn't be able to fight back. So, and to answer your third question, none of Godzilla's foes are his enemies to begin with. They're all just a bunch of predatory creatures, hunters, predators, whatever. It's like the dinosaur food chain. It's the average animal food chain, except, classified in much bigger, a creature like Mothra being a threat to Godzilla. Hell no. Godzilla's a freaking apex dinosaur. I mean, he'd kill Mothra. So it all follows a chain command. So I don't think by them being friends, I mean, that's impossible. Animals can't be friends like that, you know what I mean? Like, especially dinosaurs. You guys think dinosaurs were friends? Hey, Tim, how you doing? Oh, hey, what's up, Bob? Just go on ahead and eat this grass. No, I mean, it doesn't work like that. So Godzilla has his own way of ordering nature and pretty much creating balance. So just like his predatory foes, I guess you could say. So anyways, Mr. Allen, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have a wonderful day, my friend. And now moving on to the next question, which is from Dopest. Alex, I have some questions for you, but first, if you're not down with that, then I've got 2 words for you. Thank you. No, man, thank you. Question number 1. I think Dragon Ball Xenoverse should have complete free roaming, like running, flying through Earth, in a forest. You know, there's a tiger, it'll attack and then kill it, whatnot, give you an energy boost and stuff like that. Well, very interesting. So you're saying a full, complex roaming system. Question 2, would you go back to the past and change some stuff, like not wars, but your birthday will be changed a little and some other family stuff to make you happier in your dreams and stuff like that? So you're saying altering the past as a whole. Question 3, I've had dreams with the Jesus of him giving me bread and Mary crying. Also some stuff in my life depresses me, so I ask for help, and I had a dream that Jesus and Mary nodded yes. So when I woke up, my thoughts were stronger, and I had a little voice in my head, kind of like a conscience, but different. And it's still leading me now, and I feel like it's Jesus. Okay, Alex, I'll leave it for that for now. I hope you read this, and thank you. And, oh, suck it! Yes! Those were the 2 words. I like thank you a little more, but anyways, to answer your first question, a complete free roaming in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, no, I disagree. And the only reason why I'm saying I disagree is because we don't need a GTA version of Dragon Ball Z. What we do need is we need something different. And what I feel like they're doing is they're including that by adding character creation, your own alternative story and stuff like that. Because where the hell is Dragon Ball Z going to go if they don't include something different? If they keep adding in the same fucking stuff, people are gonna get tired of it. I mean, at a certain point, I was getting tired of it. I was like, oh man, here we go again, guys. We're gonna fight Raditz in the beginning like we always did for like the millionth time, and it's just like, oh my god. With this, you're being sent on a mission by future Trunks to pretty much change the past, and it's incredibly awesome to see that. So, by them allowing you to incorporate a Dragon Ball Online type of scenario where you're able to fight dinosaurs and tigers and stuff like that. Personally, if I was a Saiyan or if I was a Namekian or if I was a Majin, I would not want to fight no damn tiger. I would butcher him by completely, just blowing them away. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know. Like, for me personally, I would have to say that it wouldn't make sense because you're such a powerful being. You're telling me you can't kill a simple tiger or monkey. So, flying through cities and in and out of Earth, yes, that would be pretty awesome. I think having to travel from Earth to King Kai's planet to the Elder Kai's planet and stuff like that would be cool. But not something where like you're flying around city to city and you're doing all this shit. I mean, it's just, I don't think it's Dragon Ball like, I think what they ought to do is have tournaments and giant customization options and total environment destructions and stuff like that. So, I think that right there would go more fitting with Dragon Ball Xenoverse than anything else. So, like I said, a lot of you guys have been asking me so much about Dragon Ball Xenoverse. The game is going to be fucking amazing. I mean, why wouldn't it? Check it out. Go look it up, everybody. I shit you not, this is going to be a very impressive game. Whether you guys want to claim I'm on the hype train or not, there's a reason why I'm getting hyped for it. Because number one, it's a childhood franchise. Number two, it's going to be a different alternative to what we've been getting. And number three, it's fucking Dragon Ball Z. Who doesn't love it? So, to answer your second question, yes. If I can go back in time, I would fix so many of my mistakes. Like, I've made a lot of mistakes, personal mistakes. I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. I've been dating the wrong kind of girls, and I've been sleeping with the wrong kind of girls, I guess you could say. I've been going against my own word, so that leads into hypocrisy. In terms of what I should or shouldn't do in terms of dating and stuff like that. I remember when I was younger, I was involved with gangs. I was drinking a lot. Another one of my biggest mistakes was getting into bodybuilding and not fully disciplining myself. Even to this day, I get sidetracked with diet. It's very hard for me because I love food, and I can go to the gym and bang it out for like fucking 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever amount of hours you want to put me in there. And I come home, I eat like a fucking pig, So there's a lot of things that I would go back and change, in terms of me being smart by choosing the right girl, in terms of me being disciplined and following the correct order of diet. I would discipline myself in school, because when I used to be in school, I was never the type of person to even give a shit. I was always there just to goof around and stuff like that, so I would definitely go back and fix that. Listen, we as people have all made mistakes. Some of us have made more mistakes than others. I'm pretty sure there are a lot more people that did worse than me and less than me. But that's why we all wish we can go back and fix those mistakes. But it's because of those mistakes that we learn from it. Now, I know that might seem like a cliche because a lot of people want to use that as the easy way out. But, guys, if you think about it, I mean, who wouldn't go back and change things? I wouldn't change my birthday or anything like that. But I would change mostly the decisions that I made for myself. I would not change my friends or family. I would not change the way I approached certain things. I would just change the way I went about certain things, I would definitely change that without a doubt. So for me, I would have to say that there are certain things that I can look back on and say that I'm not proud of, but one thing that really makes me happy is making you guys happy. I mean, a lot of you guys might not believe me, but it makes me fucking happy. It makes me happy having to motivate you guys, having to inspire you guys, and having to make you guys laugh. That's why I'm here. Go back to when I first started this shit. My goal was to make you guys laugh. My goal was to make you guys entertained, be entertained, and motivate you guys to do better. I mean, is that so bad? You know what I mean? Is that so bad for somebody to do, to motivate other people? That's not bad at all. It's a very good thing. So for me, what makes me happy is seeing you guys happy. What makes me happy is seeing a lot of you guys get on the right track in life. That's awesome, because I know that I inspired somebody to do better. I mean, that for me is complete. But if I had to go back and change things, it would be personal decisions. So, and to answer your third question, listen, my friend, I am a Christian. I know there are a lot of Muslims watching this, a lot of atheists, a lot of Christians, a lot of Buddhists, a lot of Hindus, just people from all different backgrounds. I respect everybody's decision, everybody's nature. But Christ is with you, so it doesn't take you to fucking dish out $100 to have faith in something. Life depresses you, life depresses all of us. But you can't let that be on your downside, man. All you have to do is put your faith in yourself, put your faith in God, put your faith in Christ, because there is a plan for you, and that plan is for you to get up and do things the way you should be doing it, rather than just sitting around and waiting for some miracle to happen, because we as people aren't put here to be depending on God for everything. It's time for God to sit back and say, you guys do something for a change. Create your own destiny, that's why we all have free will. It is a sign for you to dream of Jesus and Mary. That means that the Holy Ghost is with you, so please don't do anything to mess that up. But life isn't depressing, man. I mean, it's truly not. We all have difficult times. I mean, I surely am going through it. We all go through it. But your life is never difficult when you have faith. I mean, that's the least I can say. So, anyways, Mr. Dopest, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have a wonderful day, buddy. And now, moving on to the next question, which is from Jesus. Finally, we can post questions in the comment section. Hope you don't bid me by asking a couple of questions. Question number 1, what are your thoughts on the Divas division in WWE? Question 2, how strong would Cell be if he absorbed Super 17? Those are my questions, and I hope you can answer them. God bless. Well, to answer your first question, the Divas division is not so good. Shit. I never really liked it too much because I don't see it as being different. I mean, there are certain divas like Natalya. Natalya is such an amazing diva, and I feel like Natalya deserves to be number 1. You know, Natalya busts her ass to prove a point, and yet she's put down. You know, she's not really made to be a champion. You know, like, that really irks me to death. She came from Stu's dungeon. You know, she was trained by the Hart family. I mean, that right there, she should have all the leniency in the world, you know, but she's made out to be a joke sometimes, and it hurts me because I love Natalya. She's awesome. You know, some of the other divas in the Divas division are just meh. Don't really care for it, to be honest. Not entertaining for me. So I just tend to ignore it. I'm not too fond of it. I'm just like, meh. That's all I really am, is just meh. I mean, it could be a lot better, but from what it is now, they don't really focus more on that, you know, unless of course we had Karma come back along with Beth Phoenix and stuff like that, and possibly have the return of Lita. I don't know, stuff like that, you know, like we need smash mouth divas. We don't need these pretty divas. I mean, they don't bring nothing to the table. So and to answer your last question, Cell would be so powerful if he was able to absorb Super 17, because then Cell's not only able to regenerate himself, but he's able to fucking absorb power too. Like, that right there would create the ultimate killing machine. You know, like, I mean, imagine Super 17 having to regenerate himself after every blast. That's what Cell would be, you know. Cell would be the reincarnation of death. Cell would literally take his freaking fight to the very limit with that power. So Cell would be a very formidable foe, to be honest with you. So if Cell absorbed Super Android 17, it would be the end of, like, everything, because Super Android 17 is very powerful enough to stand up against Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So imagine if Cell absorbed him. Cell would be phenomenal. So I do believe that Cell would stand more of a chance than anybody else. So, but anyways, Jesus, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And once again, everybody, thank you all for watching. My name is UnrealEntGaming. If you guys have anything to ask me, please leave your questions in the comment section below. I am no longer doing inboxes. I'm just going to be taking them from the comment section below. So if you guys have any comments to leave for me, if you guys have any questions to ask me, be sure to ask me in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching, everybody. Once again, if you guys are fans, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all the latest news, information, and updates. If you guys enjoyed the video, as always, please don't forget to hit it up with a like and a favor. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below along with the questions. Be sure to check out my second channel at Unreal Studios, UnrealEnt Network. UnrealEnt Network, everybody. I really hope you guys are going ahead and check that out. So, also, one more thing. I do have merchandise, everybody. You can go on ahead and click the link in the description below. It's unrealshops.spreadshirt.com. If you guys just so happen to buy any product, please send me a video of you unboxing it, or with you in a picture, and I will be sure to post it up and show the world how awesome you are. So thank you all once again, everybody. I am tired. I'm going to go on ahead and take a quick nap because I've been up for like 27 hours just bullshitting around a whole bunch of stuff. Destiny's been keeping me up. So once again, everybody, thank you all for watching. Oh, and one more thing, if you guys want to play Destiny with me, just let me know. I am willing to play with anybody who has it. So once again, everybody, long live Vegito. That's for you, Kenneth. And I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys in the next episode. Take care, God bless, and I hope to see you all next week. Peace!